Okay, Sam Kerridge, he played 11 games last year. 2 of them were memorable. 6 goals versus North Melbourne. Then he tagged Bulldog Ryan Griffin out of the game. This kid has got a game bone, and he joins us now. Sam, thanks for your time.
G'day guys, how are you? Thanks for having me.
So what do you reckon? Kicking goals is more fun or stopping them? What do you reckon?
Look, I'm going to have to go with the kicking goals. It's a lot more fun. But, no, look, I'm happy to do either, boys.
What is your best position?
Look, I'm not too sure. I'm happy to play anyway. I think that I can be a bit of a swingman when it comes to, forward, through the midfield and even across the half-back line. So, look, I'm just trying to develop my game in all areas at the moment, and I'm happy to play anywhere.
Well done, well said. Are you being groomed for VB's role to tag those outside runners?
Oh, look, I think there's been a bit of work done over the pre-season, whether, VB was going to play or after his unfortunate injury. I don't think anything would have changed the way I went through pre-season. But, no, look, we've definitely worked on that area throughout the pre-season. And if I happen to be given the job throughout the year, I hopefully should be in good stead for it.
Hey, Sam, it's never dull at the Adelaide Footy Club, especially when it gets close to the start of the season, the highs of your first pre-season game. Everybody gets a hit out and you have a win of sorts. It doesn't mean much, but it's a win, and a win's better than a loss. And then no sooner that you almost enjoy that you get a serious injury to a real key player, a great teammate, and then you suffer a bit of a loss. It's a difficult balancing act, I would have thought.
It is. Everyone's excited to get out there and play their first game and, put into practice what, the boys have really been working on over the last 3 months over pre-season. So it's, I think everyone really enjoyed getting out there and having a hit out against opposition that aren't your own teammates. So, and obviously to come away with the win was outstanding. But, look, to come Monday morning and, hear about Ricky, who's a very loved member at the club, and all the boys really enjoy his company, and he's a very good player for us. So it's sad to see someone like him go down, but, we are a football club and we rally together, and, we'll really push through, and looking forward to the start of the season.
And Sam, the cold, hard facts of life are you've got to move on, don't you? You've got to move on, and while you empathise and sympathise and put your arm around a teammate, you've got to focus and refocus on the job ahead.
Yeah, exactly. It's just one of those industries where, those kind of things do happen, and every club's experienced them. So it's just our turn, I guess, this time. And, we'll, like I said before, we'll really rally together as a club. And I just guess, it's really sad to see Ricky go down, but it does open the door for another person. So we'll just wait and see who really wants to step up and take his position. And, like I said, we're really looking forward to the start of the 2014 season.
Sam Kerridge, I guess, from the Crows. What did the coaches like the most about the Port trial game?
Oh, look, I think just, the way we went out and implemented some of our structures and the few things that we've been working on really hard over the summer was probably the main key that came out of it. But just to get everyone through unscathed and have a good solid hit out, and obviously to come away with a win was nice as well. But the really important thing was that we just wanted to put in place what we'd been practicing, and which I think the coaches were pretty happy with. What still needs work? Oh, look, there's a lot of things that we can still tinker with, but we'll do that over the next couple of weeks. Leading into round one, but all areas I think you can always improve on. So we'll just keep ticking those boxes in the next couple of weeks, and we'll be right come round one. Give us some examples of what needs work, Sam. Come on, Sam. Look, boys, I don't want to give away too much, but just all aspects of the game, really. We'll work on and we'll get there.
Sam, there were a couple of things I reckon that most of us saw, whether we're in a commentary box or sitting around the outer or sitting on the fence, and we thought, that's different. And it's hard because the game's the game, but we did notice a bit of extra handball. Would that have been something that came by the fact that it was a trial game, or is that something you're working on in the defence, that there was that extra handball to free somebody up?
Yeah, look, a bit of both, I think. It's, we've kind of been, doing a bit of that over the pre-season as well. But, I think just our first hit out, everyone's really excited, and, flicking the ball around is really part of the game now. So it's something that I guess, like I said, we haven't really worked that hard on it. We have. So, look, if you can keep flicking the ball around and get people in a space, it really helps using the ball going forward. So,
Sam, the other really interesting one we thought watching the game that stood out and was really interesting, that over the last couple of years we certainly watched the game and have watched the Crows play, and there is that emptying out of your forward line where, you know, be it a full forward, be it Taylor Walker, be it Josh Jenkins, be it Sam Jacobs or Jason Portplecia, your forward line empty out completely, and we'll get up to the centre line, some will get to half-back, but nearly your whole front half of your ground is empty when the opposition have got the ball and go into attack. At Richmond Oval against Port on Sunday, what we noticed that happened, but 2 players minimum stayed back inside your 50. Generally 2 talls. It was a tall and a small, but there were always 2 players back inside your 50, holding their ground, and were sometimes the only players in the 50-metre arc that were almost forcing Port Adelaide defenders not to push too far forward, that they knew, gee, a quick kick out here, and they are away and off to goal. So it looked like it was a set play or a set instruction from the coaching panel. Can you confirm or deny, young man?
Oh, look, I think, you know, when you've got the likes of Podsy Adley, Jenkins, obviously Eddie, Sean McKernan, and obviously Taylor Walker to come back in your forward 50, you'd, you know, I think anyone would be silly not to keep them in there as much as they can. So, but, no, look, obviously just with today's game, like you said, everyone tries to get up and then spit over the back. So, you know, you can just, I guess the game's about denying the opposition what they want to get. So, if doing that's all part of it, then, you know, you could say it is a game plan, but, you know, like I said, with those guys up there, you'd be silly not to leave them, you know, as close to goal as possible.
You the fittest player in the club now, Sam?
What's that, sorry?
You the fittest player in the club?
Nah, look, there's a few guys that have really had massive pre-seasons, so everyone's really up there and, you know, running extremely well, so no, everyone's cruising. But I'm not too sure. Actually, I have to ask Van Berlo that question. Do
you reckon the group's fitter this year than last year?
Yeah, absolutely. The boys have done a massive amount of running over the pre-season, and it's been a really big slog, you know, with the heat as well. So I think the boys are a lot fitter, and they're raring to go come round 1.
So obviously doing less heavyweights, or what they call Olympic weights, but doing different sort of weights. So not spending as much time in the gym, or just changing up what you did in the gym to...
Yeah, look, I think Yeah, look, I think we're spending, you know, the same amount of time in the gym. It's more so, like you said, just changing up the weights, and obviously some players still need to put on size, a lot of our younger players, more so than others, and just tinkering, a lot more individual programs now, and like you said, the game's forever changing, so some guys need to lose weight, some guys need to put it on, so, you know, it's just a matter of an individual program, and working on that throughout the summer, and, you know, more years to come.
What about the grappling and the boxing and the sandpit and the wrestling? Is that still pretty full on?
Yeah, look, absolutely. That's probably been a big focus for us over the pre-season, as, you know, the game is very physical, as everyone knows. So, you know, the more tackles you make, the more chance you got of turning the ball over. So I think every club's really been getting involved in the grappling and the boxing, and it's just another way of getting fit instead of running laps all day, which is also nice.
Anyone popped you on the nose, Sam, or you popped someone on the nose?
Nah, look, been pretty good, actually. I've kind of come out unscathed in my 3 years here so far, so hopefully I can keep that going for a while yet.
Who's good with the Dougs? Who can get them out the holsters and throw them around a bit? Well, I know Richard Tamlin could, but he's not there anymore. No,
Richard used to be quite good, but I think Eddie, I wouldn't like to get in the ring with Eddie. He's pretty quick these days.
Really? Eddie?
He's very quick.
Eddie?
Very quick.
Eddie's done everything. And now he can box.
He's beaten up the players. He's beaten up the opposition.
What's he like at surfing, pool, snooker, darts, tennis?
Oh, I'm sure he's a gun.
Now, young fella, are you still living with Dangerfield, or have you moved out on your own now?
No, look, I'm out with a young kid called Rory Atkins now.
Okay.
So he's in his second year, and kind of just trying to lead him down the right path, and he's really coming along really nicely. So look out for him in the FIVEaa side this year, and hopefully push for a few league games as well.
Have you set your own personal goals for the year? I'm assuming you do that at some stage, or it's just a discussion with the coach about what you want to do and where you want to go through the year. But how does the picture look in 2014 for Sam Kerridge?
Yeah, look, exactly. I think everyone, you know, you'd be silly not to sit down and set your goals, and it gives you something to strive for. So, I've set a few of mine, but look, as long as I'm playing the best footy I can at whatever level I should say, it should hold me in good stead. So if I can just go out and implement those things that I've touched on over the pre-season, I should be right come 2014, hopefully.
And will there be a significant step up in terms of the quality of not quality is not the right word, but the personnel that you put on the park against Carlton on Monday night? Sounds like those that didn't play will all play.
Yeah, look, I'm pretty sure, Sando's pretty keen to get some game time into another boys, and that's the best part about the NAB Cup as well. You can play so many players and reset your subs so everyone gets a chance, and the guys that weren't quite ready are ready now, and they're able to come out and have a run around, which will be fantastic to see.
You going to the Rolling Stones concert, Sam?
I'm not, no. Are you guys?
No, we need some tickets.
I can't help you there, I'm sorry, but if you find any, don't be afraid to yell out.
Done. We've got your name and number now, Sam. Hey, listen, have a great year. It was I'm going to say a breakout year, but you had 2 real breakout games, whether it's attack or defence. You can do the 2. You're super fit. Great skills. You're a country lad. Mate, we enjoy watching you play. And, mate, thanks for your time.
No worries, guys. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Good on you, Sam.
Kerridge. They are all drilled too well not to answer the questions fully.
Yeah.
So what are you working on? So what needs to improve? Well, they're brilliant. Don't you love it?
No, just give out nothing. Give out very, very controlled information.
His 3rd season already.
You know what? And it's the year. It's the year for Sam Kerridge. He needs a couple of breaks to get into the team. I think once he's in, he's going to be hard to move out.
Good player. Great player.